good, YouTube? It's your boy Raymond Tucker Forever. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm back with another video. Before I get into that video, I want to remind everyone to take the time to click on that link in the description box. Make sure you run the views up. Make sure you run the thumbs up. Make sure you run them comments up. Help your boy on this road to 1 million views. I'm trying to attain 1 million views in a reasonable time frame. I'm less than 400,000 views away from 1 million views, and we can make it happen. We can make that happen. Me by uploading the good content, and y'all from running the views up. My audience from running the views up. Today I'm back with another video. Today I am sharing my thoughts on. I'm sorry, this is a last minute thing. I'm sharing my thoughts on first shift through PeopleReady in Virginia. First shift through PeopleReady in Virginia. As everyone know, I lost my job last week, my day job last week. And I figured until I find another day job, I could take full advantage of PeopleReady. You know, I could take full advantage of PeopleReady, pick up some extra shift through PeopleReady. That way I won't fall too far behind in child support and bills. You know, I had the money, but the money I had saved to get ahead, I don't want to dip into it that much. You know, so that's why I decided to go pick up some extra shifts through PeopleReady. So I downloaded Job Stack. I put all my information back in the computer, updated my address. Seen a job, today is Friday. Seen a job Wednesday that I wanted to do. That was at 8:30 in the morning. Figured since it was a late job, probably a 4-hour job. I booked it. It said confirm. Then I called the branch and said, yeah, as long as you got full OSHA, you can go straight to the job site. Okay, cool. You know, but I still needed a pay card, so I got up early in the morning, that Wednesday morning, to drive to get a pay card, you know. And I went to get it. I pulled up in the parking lot to the PeopleReady in my area to get a pay card, and I noticed on the window it said Amazon help needed, $13 to $15 an hour. I said, oh yeah, I got to ask about that. I got to ask a question about that. So I get to the door, it was locked. Right, this 6:30 in the morning. Why is the branch locked? The branch usually open. So a lady walking around on the phone seen me, came open the door. I told her I was there to do. I'm here to pick up a pay card. I started a job through you guys today. She said, do you know any job? I said, not offhand. My phone is in the car. Do I need to get it? She said, please. So she had to go behind the counter. I head out the door to go get my phone. I got my phone in the car, and I noticed on the door it said mask is required inside the building, so I had to grab a mask out my car. You know, get back in PeopleReady. I pulled up the app, showed the job that I booked through PeopleReady. Yeah, okay, she handed me up. She said, is it a replacement card or is it a new card? I'm like, well, I haven't worked for you guys in 2 years, so I would say a new card, because the last one I canceled. It's probably a replacement card. She looked in the computer, put my last 4 of my social in, and seen, yeah, it's a replacement card. Okay, cool. Got the card there. As I head out the door, I reminded myself, asked about the Amazon. I say, what are the hours of the Amazon job? She said, that's an old posting. We keep that up to help attract more more workers. I'm like, oh, really? Okay. So I'm shaking my head. I went out the door. As I headed to Hardee's to get me some breakfast. I got me some breakfast at Hardee's. Then I put the address in the GPS. Kind of find out the job was right around the corner. I was 10 minutes away. So I drove there, sat in the parking lot and chill. It was a construction cleanup in an apartment complex, hauling trash and whatnot to the dumpster. But that's what the app said. That's what this job description for Job Stack said. Right? Let me check and make sure that's what the Job Stack description said, because I want to make sure I give y'all facts, not just saying anything. And let me see, where can I find that? Where can I find that at? Oh man, that part didn't save in the screenshot. But it was KPM LLC. The job paying $14 an hour. Started Thursday morning. Started Thursday. Okay, well yesterday morning at 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 in the morning. For those to see. For those to see. That's a job I did yesterday through PeopleReady, as you can see. And the thing with the pay card is I had to read through the paperwork again, because I noticed PeopleReady, Staff Zone, Labor Finders, a bunch of daily work for daily pay agencies paying workers the same way through the same debit card, through the same exact debit card, which is a Wise debit card. It's a bank that's in it used to be Global Cash, but I guess they switched over to all the same bank, and this is a bank that's based in California. You know what I mean? It's a bank that's in California. Why? I have no idea. But and when I started working for PeopleReady before I left Florida, I canceled the card because I know in the paperwork, and this is a mistake that a lot of people make, they don't read the paperwork that come with these debit cards. You just open it, take the debit card, call the 1-800 number, activate it, set up a PIN, that's it. Well, I took the time to read the paperwork when PeopleReady first started these debit cards. Because when they first started, it was called Global Cash. I took the time to read the paperwork, and that's when I found out that after 60 to 90 days of no activity on your card, they start hitting you with a $4 maintenance fee. So you go 60 to 90 days, no transactions coming in, no not using the card whatsoever for 60 to 90 days. They start hitting you with a monthly $4 fee. Now I don't see a lot of people get charged that fee. Say, oh, I ain't worried about that. I remind them all the time. Anybody that I'm close to that I'm real cool with, I remind them to cancel the card when they make up their mind to not work for PeopleReady anymore. And most of them say, oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm not coming back. A couple years go by, they get locked up, or they find a steady job, lose that job, or fall in hard times. Then come back to PeopleReady. Your first day of work, they done took half your check because you didn't cancel the card. Inactivity fee. Inactivity fee is a $4 fee that this Wise card charges you for not having no money getting deposit, not making no transactions. Inactivity means just that. Inactivity fee. That's the reason I cancel the card every time I make up my mind that I'm done working for PeopleReady. So I got a new card activated and sign up for a text alert. That way I don't have to keep checking my email for when my money hit. It texts my phone like a regular text. Every transaction I do, it texts my phone. So I get to the job, didn't see where to go sign in at. The contact, they have a contact, it just had a name, not a number. So I seen some guy walking around an apartment complex. I asked them. They took me where I needed to get to, got me with the crew. That's when I found out that all I had to do was something easy that I thought would be a 4-hour job. I had to trash, we had to trash 2 apartments. Trash 2 full apartments. One was a 3-bedroom, one was a 2-bedroom in a low-income neighborhood where the trash would throw everything away. Then after we took all the trash out, we had to pull up the carpet, and that was it, in 2 apartments. You know, and from 8:30 that morning till it was time to go to lunch, we did all that, even with time to spare. Took all the trash out both apartments, loaded in a pickup truck, took it to the dumpster, threw it in the dumpster. Then we cut the carpet up in sections. You know, we cut the carpet up in sections, rolled it up, put it in the back of the pickup truck, took that to the dumpster. You know, that's how. In one of the apartments, I found me a double outlet for the house. You know, this is something I've been looking for in a lot of places, but couldn't find one that I want to invest my money in. So I took it. Like, everything in there is trash, why not? I seen an iPad I wanted, but the screen was a little cracked, and I tried to turn it on, it wouldn't come on. You know, I didn't know how long the people been invented, but I didn't have a way to hide the iPad where nobody would see me take it. so I didn't bother. You know, and then so I think we got about a good 2 hours of chill. You know, me and the person I was working with, me and the female I was working with, we just rode around, chill for an hour, and then we went to another apartment and chilled in there for an hour till lunchtime. And that's when she was telling me while I was chilling that we working from 8 to 5:30. I'm like, ooh, that could be a problem. 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. with an hour lunch, and I just started my night job at 3 p.m. I just started my night job at 3 p.m. So I was planning to leave at 2 o'clock. That way I have no time to drive, make it across the water without getting stuck in the tunnel, and get to my night job. So we chilling and everything. That she told me what we're gonna do after work. After lunch. You know, do some little minor fixes, some little holes in the wall that we had to patch up, some little minor cleaning, making sure all the empty apartments, the windows was closed and that it was cleaned. No problem. Probably a good hour of work to do after lunch. So lunchtime come, I leave. I take my hour lunch. While I'm at Hardest eating again, I go in and call the office like, I did not know this job was not a 4-hour job. I figured anything starting late is 8:30 in the morning is usually a 4-hour job. So I know everything we get is 8 hours or better. Why? I said, well, I told her I have a problem. Okay, I'm listening. Say, I have a night job that I work 3 p.m. to 3 p.m. to midnight. That's in Chesapeake, and I'm trying to leave like right now because we at lunch till 2. We take an hour lunch, and I'm trying to leave now that way I can get to work on time. It's a permanent job where I bring in most of my majority or all of my bill money. You know, and she said, "Oh, okay, well, she explained to me that how that was wrong. I should have said something when I first took the job, but it's no way of knowing how these jobs work. You know what I mean? It's no way of knowing. Like most times, the dispatch don't like you asking, how many hours is the job? You know. So she told me she'd give me a call back. I waited around till 1:40. The call back never came. I left it like that. I went on and left at 2 o'clock and took my butt to my night job. You know. The thing, and still haven't heard nothing back. The thing about these jobs through PeopleReady up here in Virginia is that everything is solely through the app. Everything. There's no more time sheet. They basically paperless. There's no more time sheet. The worker have one app to book the jobs on, and then companies has another app that they book, that they put the jobs on, and it goes from there. You know, it goes from there. That app, that's the app they use to send your hours in. Once your hours are sent in, you got to confirm them on your app, which I have to confirm them on JobStack. And then once you confirm it, your money be dropping soon. You know, it's an easy process, just something new that I got to get used to here in Virginia. You know, because in Florida, PeopleReady was still doing the time sheet. You got to walk around and find a manager to get them to sign your time sheet, then take a picture, email it in. So it saves a lot of time. That way people ain't got to lie, change their hours and whatnot, you know. Like turn a 4 into an 8, turn a 7 to an 8, turn a 7 to a 9, etc., etc., etc. I can keep going on and on and on about all the things I done heard of people doing on these time sheets. So I can imagine why it's like that. Why they went to paperless, you know. And I gotta say it was a very easy job, very laid back. You know, for those 8:30 to 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, those 4 hours that I did do, very, very easy work. I got a little dirty, but it was easy to clean off. You know, I didn't need a full ocean that I had in my trunk, so I was thankful for that. And gotta say it was a good day. You know, now another thing that I noticed is that on a board in the office it says customers had 24 hours to submit your hours. I'm like, what? Customers had 24 hours to submit your hours. That means your ticket start, your job, your assignment starts at, like mine for example, My assignment started at 8:30 in the morning, Thursday morning. So that company had until 8:30 the next morning to send my hours in. I was like, wow, and it's okay. That's one thing I don't like, because I feel like that changes daily work for daily pay to daily work for whenever we feel like paying you. You know what I mean? So they took away the companies can send your hours in the moment they let you go, but you know, and I don't know how many customers know the grace period that they have to send the hours in, but it's just crazy that what it's coming to with it. You know what I mean? Companies now have up to 24 hours to submit your cash. So if you get off work at 2 o'clock and you need gas money right away, you might not get paid till later that day or 24 hours later. That's the hurtful thing. It's like the daily work for daily pay is really changing in a lot of ways. If you really think about it, it's really changing in a lot of ways. But I just want to share my experience of working my first shift through PeopleReady here in Virginia. If you like this story time, you like this review, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Make sure you turn on post notifications. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Share your thoughts on this story time. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. And I will give you a shout out, my shout out video the last Sunday of the month. Also, make sure you click that link in the description box. Make sure you run them views up, run them thumbs up, and run them comments up. Most important, for anybody out there, anybody in America that's looking for a second income or not just a second income, but want extra money for whatever the reason may be, PeopleReady is a good company to go work for. Daily work for daily pay. You can book your own job through the app and go from there.